Whether you're an experienced cruiser,
There she is, our girl.
My favourite ship.
a first-time seafarer,
Wonderful. I think the state's bigger than me.
or keen to make a big splash, there's one thing we Brits are all on board with. We love cruising.
This is something like a queen or a princess would have.
British demand for cruises is higher than ever.
Cruising is like our dream holiday. All those amazing places, the entertainment, the food, the drink.
There's romantic locations,
I wanted to ask you something.
breathtaking views,
Why would you not want to live somewhere like this?
exciting activities,
It was just amazing. Much better than being at school.
and treats and tipples galore.
Cheers.
It's been a good day.
And although it isn't without its ups and downs, it's odds on that for fun in the sun,
There was so many fish, seen an octopus as well.
That's amazing.
you'll love cruising the Med. Travelling with us this week, the three Blackpool besties, travel expert and cruise fanatic Carla, little sister and cruise skeptic Jamie, and their best friend Karen.
So at this point, I am starting to think that cruising could be a way forward for me.
In Heraklion, the Blackpool trio was down to 2 as Carla spent the day resting on board the ship, while best friends Jamie and Karen went potty for Cretan pottery.
A nice mini fruit bowl. Some grapes. A couple of grapes in
Yeah, get a few grapes in there, wouldn't you?
Perfect.
Next up, cruise newbies and best friends from Leeds, Rachel and Andy.
Coming on this cruise was a way to put another tick in the box, to say that I've been willing to try something that I've never done before. And as we get older, that's all you can do.
Who faced their seafood phobia head-on by indulging in a fishy feast before heading back to the ship for a photo shoot. And finally, our cruise enthusiasts, the Walker Green family from the Isle of Wight.
It's sort of like I'm on holiday, but I'm also doing learning at the exact same time, like a fun learning experience.
Yesterday, this homeschooling family of 4 got lost in the labyrinth before battling the Minotaur from ancient Greece.
You get your swords out, are you ready?
Ready, sword out.
Each day, our guests will be experiencing activities both on
Behind, change direction, knee to elbow.
and off the ship. As each week we lay the culture and commerce of stunning Mediterranean towns at the feet of our passengers. Last time, the regal Princess cruise ship set sail from the Cretan port of Heraklion, travelling across the Aegean Sea to Turkish port of Kusadasi. This evening, our guests will be heading to the Greek party island of Mykonos for their final day of the trip. But now it's time for their 4th stop. It's Kusadasi. Kusadasi is reputed for being one of the most beautiful towns on the Aegean coast. It is one of Turkey's most beloved beach resort towns and a major cruise ship destination. It's a jumping-off point for plenty of adventures, from beautiful beaches to buzzing bazaars. It is also close to many important historical sites, including Ephesus, the Temple of Artemis, and the House of Virgin Mary. Kusadasi is bathed in sunshine for 300 days of the year, making for some very happy tourists. It's 10 a.m. and the penultimate day of the trip. The Blackpool girls have decided to spend a leisurely morning exploring Kusadasi Old Town as they hunt for souvenirs.
Oh, orange, Karen. Quite nice, actually.
Morning.
Nice hat.
Yesterday, Carla opted to spend her day relaxing in the cabin while Jamie and Karen went exploring. But today, she's back and on a mission to bag some bargains in the bazaars.
I felt like I did miss out a bit the day before because I spent most of the day in my cabin, so it was just nice to be back in, going out and seeing everything again.
You speak very good English. Where are you from?
Oh, England.
Where about in England?
Near Manchester.
You have got a beautiful country, just the weather is crap.
Yes.
Yeah, we agree.
Just a 5-minute stroll from the cruise ship port are the famous bazaars of Kusadasi Old Town, a popular shopping area filled with huge variety of shops, selling everything ranging from souvenirs and clothes to bags and jewellery. Savvy shoppers will be able to find bargains on everything from Turkish towels to designer knockoffs, but be prepared and know that haggling is expected.
These would be cute for my little granddaughter.
Oh, yes.
Depends what size they are, though.
So I'm not very good at bartering, but Carla is. She does not like to pay full price for anything. So even if it's fairly cheap, she will still try and haggle them
Get a bit
down
more off.
to a better price, yeah.
How much are they?
Like 18 euros.
Oh, that's too much.
This one handmade. Nobody make, old woman make like this long time we wait. Not expensive. We are selling normal
So
20. I say for 18.
I have a feeling we're about to witness a masterclass in negotiation.
What's the lowest price?
Last price.
So 10 euros?
You don't find it.
Is that your final offer, Carla?
Yeah, not handmade, you know.
I think she has a price set in her mind of what she's willing to pay for something. If she needs to miss out, she will miss out of principle, just to make sure she gets the right deal. As we know, Carla loves a bargain, so, you know, wherever you go with Carla, you're going to get the right price.
I don't think I'm going to spend more than 10 euros, really. No. I'll have a think about it then. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. I like to haggle. I like to sort of get a discount, no matter how big or small. It's just obviously the buzz of getting some discount off. I think in Turkey mainly, definitely, it's they expect you to haggle. So other countries, not so much. I mean, you wouldn't go and haggle in a shop if there was a price on it. Mind you, I would.
Yeah, she has actually, yeah.
I'll give it a try anyway. But normally in Turkey, you've got to haggle, definitely.
In Turkey, gold is no tax. And workmanship is very very low than the other countries.
Yes.
That makes the price in Turkey more reasonable than the European countries. Also, that's why many people from all over the world, they want to buy from our shops.
Yes. The best way to get a good discount by haggling is to be friendly and also to be determined, really, to get something off at least. I know they'd start at some ridiculous price, like 3 times as much as you would normally pay. And then you say to go about halfway, really. So that's what I did. And then when you walk off and they don't walk up after you, you know that that's the best price. So you need to pay it.
With only one day of cruising left, and undeterred by their first failed negotiation, the Blackpool girls head deeper into the bazaar in the hunt for souvenirs.
A little bit too much dancing last night, I think, so... And then my shoulder.
Yep.
So it'd be quite nice just to chill out.
Across town, our best friends from Leeds, Rachel and Andy, are en route to enjoy a traditional Turkish bath to soothe their aching dancing feet.
I've never had a Turkish bath in my life. People say you're meant to be naked. Not quite sure how I feel about that part. Don't get me wrong, I won't want to be seeing his bits. Right, Turkish bath it is.
Free, suitably refreshed, and we'll be new people when we come out.
Belediye Hammam Kusadasi Turkish bath is the oldest Turkish bath in the city, dating back to 1495. A hammam is a Middle Eastern well-being practice that dates back to the Roman and Byzantine eras and is like a sauna, spa bath and massage parlour all rolled into one. It is said that this invigorating rub-down can cause a person to burn about 300 calories per an average session. Hammams are typically separated by gender, and only a few are unisex like the one here in Kusadasi, which is ideal for two besties looking to relax.
I might get a good wash behind my ears.
I think it's been a bit of a whirlwind week since we've came on. It's been, it's been like, okay, we're going on holiday and then we're doing this. So today's the first day really that we're taking breath and sort of going, right, okay, let's enjoy.
This is amazing.
Don't listen to me, or don't look at my face. Just listen to my words. It's good. It's better than muscles.
A traditional Turkish bath package includes 45 minutes of washing, starting with a full-body scrubbing with a hand-woven cloth known as a kesi.
Trying not to make eye contact.
You don't look like you're enjoying this yet, Andy. We'll check back in on you in a bit and see if you've managed to relax. Today we're docked in the bustling Turkish port of Kusadasi.
These are pretty, aren't they? Look, these are gorgeous flowers.
For the homeschoolers, the Walker Green family, every day is a school day, even when on holiday.
On passion fruit?
Today they're jumping in a cab and heading to a rural weaving centre located 30 minutes outside of the Kusadasi town, near the site of ancient Ephesus.
We are on our way to do some really cool carpet weaving.
Yes.
So, no, it's very excited.
Bit of looming.
Bit of looming, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Obviously, carpet weaving really, really important in Turkey. I think one of the first carpets was 3 BC. We've got an obligatory tiny bit of sugar for the children this morning. Yeah, there we go. A little reward for being so good.
Will the sugar high last, or will Noah fall asleep before they arrive, as they have another 20 minutes to go until they reach their destination? As the Walker Greens head out of town, the Blackpool girls are still deep within the Kusadasi bazaars on the hunt for Turkish delight.
So we always have Turkish delights at Christmas.
All right.
Get them out 1st of December.
But our trio's down to 2 again. After a morning of shopping, Carla decided to head back to the ship for a rest.
With the heat and everything, I had to go back to the ship just because I wanted to just rest really for a bit.
But the others soldier on. They've got sweet treats to buy.
Hello, nice to see you. Oh wow, what a selection.
Before heading back to the ship for their afternoon tea, Jamie and Karen are making one final stop to pick up some Turkish delight for their families.
So these are all your fresh and homemade Turkish delight.
Turkish delight is one of the oldest sweets in the world, originally created during the Ottoman Empire. The story goes that Sultan Abdul Hamid was having difficulties with his many wives and mistresses. So he summoned the greatest confectioners within his empire to create a dessert that would be so delicious it would create peace and harmony between the women. The plan worked, and now, much like the Turkish women of the Ottoman Empire, we Brits also can't get enough of the squidgy stuff, with over 500 tons of it exported to the UK every year.
So what's the original authentic Turkish delight?
Rose and lemon.
Okay.
And that's the one.
Oh,
This
lovely.
is rose.
Thank you.
That's the most common Turkish delight.
I love Turkish delight.
My experience of Turkish delight is a bit of a family favourite. I think you have to be in our family. You need to like Turkish delight, so I'm the exception. So going to the actual Turkish delight shop, I was a bit apprehensive about it. Once we got to the shop itself, I was pleasantly surprised. It was quite delicious.
Could I try the cherry?
You can try as much as you want. It's hospitality.
Oh, thank you. You're very kind.
Thank you.
Well, I think tasting that, I'm definitely converted. I'm into the whole family affair of loving Turkish delight, so it might be on my Christmas list as well. How much for this box here?
The whole box around €7, €8 or €10 approximately. Because it depends on the weight.
Yes.
Well, I'm a bit of a traditionalist, so I think I'll go for the more traditional ones.
Right.
So can I have a small box?
I think Carla would be very disappointed you didn't have a go at haggling there, Jamie.
I'm sure if Carla would have been there, we would have haggled, or she would have haggled on our behalf.
I've got some extras thrown in,
Yeah.
With their tummies full of Turkish delight and their gifts wrapped up and ready to go, it's time for the girls to head back to the ship and get ready for their afternoon tea. I hope they're still hungry. Back at the Turkish bath, it looks like cruise newbies and best friends Andy and Rachel are having a bubbly time.
Strong hands.
In fact, I think this is the quietest I've seen them.
Oh, I just think my skin's going to feel lovely after this.
I knew it was going to be vigorous, but wow, there was some absolute vigour going on there.
Yeah, listen, it felt a bit like a rag doll.
I'm pleased I wasn't naked, if I'm honest, because I'm not quite sure where those hands and digits would go.
Are you feeling relaxed, Rachel?
Relaxation is the word that I would use, but I think afterwards, after I've been through this. Hello, Father Christmas.
After a scrub down, the second part of the traditional Turkish bath is all about bubbles. The bubbles are created when the masseur dips a torba, essentially a pillowcase, into soapy water, fills it with air, and then squeezes it out over you, resulting in a mound of beautiful white suds, before being rinsed with an alternating hot and cool water, with a final ice water rinse for baby smooth skin.
I don't think I'll have ever been so clean.
And it was just kept on sort of laughing and giggling, and every time, and it's like then he'd hit you and you like that as well. And that would just make you laugh even more. I can understand why it's so invigorating. It's almost like, like I said, it's like a pleasurable assault. It's like being battered with feathers or something like that.
Well, it's not
actually sort of been battered with bricks.
They was going to scrub a six-pack onto me, but that never happened. I felt as though he could have rubbed away all that fat there. And I was like looking at him, it was almost as if we were being punished. And I couldn't say anything. It was like, there was this reverence about the place.
I just heard him moaning, and I just thought, no, I'm not touching him.
We looked like two random pirates in very mismatched towels. We thought that's it. And then realised, oh, we've got a massage as well.
This morning, cruise veterans, the Walker Green family, are spending another day combining homeschooling and holidaying.
Turkish rugs are a huge, huge cultural thing in Turkey.
Yeah,
they date back to like before Christ, 3 BC.
It's 10:30 and they've arrived at the Turkish Rug Weaving Centre to learn how their famous magic carpets are made.
Do you want to see some waving cotton rugs? Let's go.
So it was really lovely as well to actually just have a bit of a break from teaching the children. So for them to actually go round and be shown the looming and to actually be told about the history. Some of the history of Turkey, some of the history of Kusadasi, and some of the history of looming was really fantastic because it just meant that I didn't have to be teaching all the time. So it was a really nice welcome break for me as well.
I see the people doing weaving in there.
Can you?
They're all staring at me.
The Turkmen Village and Heirloom Weaving Centre has been running for over 30 years, hiring and training women from nearby villages.
Welcome. How are you?
Mahaba.
Merhaba, merhaba.
The tradition of carpet weaving is integral to Turkish culture, with some of the techniques dating back to the Ottoman Empire. Turkish rugs are famous for their quality, typically made up of soft, lustrous wool, fine silk and superior quality cotton. These natural materials give Turkish rugs their high durability. The fine materials are woven together and double knotted with each piece of yarn looped twice to make the rug sturdier. If looked after correctly, Turkish rugs can last for over 200 years. The older the carpet, the more valuable it is considered, with some Turkish carpets selling for well over £1 million.
Noah likes to weave.
Really?
He likes to weave, he likes to loom, yeah.
Sure.
I do the in, out, in, out, in, out.
Excellent.
At home, I have a tiny little loom, only with like 6, 7 strings. I've made little blankets, little coasters, little placemats and stuff like that.
She will show you first how you made the work.
It was a really good extension of what we've been doing at home. So it really showed him what he could achieve if he continued with his weaving.
Oh, excellent. Good job. Bravo.
Hey. Good, well done, Mum.
You want to have a go?
She's lovely.
Can we get one of these at home? Can we get one of these at home?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, a rug loom, yeah. Okay.
We'll get a rug loom, yeah. Put it in your bedroom, no problem.
Really?
For the children to actually put some knots in this cotton rug that would then be part of a project for some wealthy person, to go there, to have your knots in this little bit of history was just, I thought it was a real privilege.
Yeah, the rich person would walk in and then they'd see 2 little wonky knots and then they'd send it back.
So you're staying, you're both going to stay, you're going to make some rugs for the rest of the cruise.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we'll pick you up on the way back when the ship passes.
We've got a new skill to train at home now, all right?
And then you can bring your rug home.
After a successful carpet weaving lesson, I think the Walker Greens have really earned their lunch break.
Thank you so much. Tashikura
Tashikura.
Yeah.
As the Walker Green family weave their way towards a Turkish restaurant, the Blackpool girls are already back on board and getting glammed up, ready for their afternoon tea in the ship's sanctuary.
All done.
Oh, thank you.
That'll be 90 quid, please.
This morning, Carla left the shopping trip early to head back to the ship for a rest.
So what did you get up to after I left? We did a little bit more shopping. I hate to tell you this, it's one of your favourite things. We found a Turkish delight shop. And actually, because you couldn't get there yourself, we got you a little gift. I'm guessing it was about £10. Oh, we actually got a bargain, you'll be pleased to know.
Wow.
And we paid less than €10 so we paid basically 16 for both, for yours and for the family box. That's really good value, actually. Did you barter or was it just set price? It was a set price.
Ever the bargain hunter, Carla.
I'm pleased to hear that we've actually got a bargain as you were away and not there to help us.
With the Turkish delight handed over, it's time for the girls to head for one more treat today.
We do go for afternoon tea quite a lot. It's something that we like. So when we saw it, we thought it's definitely something we've got to have a try. Yeah.
An afternoon tea wasn't something I expected to have on a ship, but the surroundings were absolutely beautiful. Obviously, the scenery, it was just a completely different experience to anything else.
So it's great to actually get dressed up, isn't it? And it is, yeah, it's lovely. I always get dressed up for afternoon tea, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Get those finger sandwiches ready, because here comes the girls. Our travellers are enjoying their afternoon in the Turkish port of Kusadasi. They're making the most of their last few hours before it's time to head back to the ship, ready to set sail for the next adventure. It's lunchtime for hungry carpet weaving students, the Walker Green family. And today they're being treated to a vegan Turkish feast by their hosts at the weaving centre.
Super.
Oh, amazing. I think they're olive groves up there.
They look tiny.
Wow.
Many types of fruit and vegetables are grown organically on the grounds of the weaving centre for use as a natural dye for the fabrics. The rest is all used to stock up their on-site kitchen.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Maisie, this is just more than a little snack, love. One of the real joys of travelling also is for us, I know we're vegan, but we do try every vegan food that we kind of get our hands on, really, when we get off the boat.
Let me introduce you what we have here.
Lovely.
And these are all local foods, by the way.
Lovely.
Eggplant and tomato fries with green pepper and with some local tomato. And this is zucchini. And this slices are with some local olives.
Green olives, Maisie.
Your favourite?
Your favourite food ever. Before we went to Turkey, I mean, we don't really have anywhere, especially being from the Isle of Wight, that we could really sample authentic Turkish food, and to obviously to go to Turkey. It was everywhere. We could see it, and we were shown and gifted some really beautiful foods, weren't we?
Yeah, really lovely.
We've never had Turkish food before, have we, Maisie? I know. What do you think? It's really yummy.
It's really
yeah, so
good.
you're eating it as well.
I think she's trying not to talk with her mouth full.
We look at homeschooling as an opportunity for our children to kind of be global citizens, really, to look at the world in an open way and cultures in an open way that they can go and experience and be with other people. And it is flexible, and that's the joy of it as well, being flexible.
This works for our family, and we're very happy with this. We're very happy that the children have complete curriculum coverage, and we're also very happy with their wider world experience, which I think, you know, makes them into actual well-rounded humans in life. So this is such a special thing, to be able to be in Turkey, overlooking an olive grove, eating amazing local food, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vegan local food. How lucky are we?
Do you think it's a lovely experience, Noah? I think so too.
What's your favourite thing on the plate, Noah?
Chips.
Kids, eh? You can take them anywhere in the world and they're still happiest with a plate of chips.
Oh, this is lovely.
After a busy day shopping in the bazaars of Kusadasi, the Blackpool girls are treating themselves to a spot of quintessential British luxury, with an afternoon tea in the sanctuary.
Absolutely stunning. I've not been in anything like this before.
No, I haven't either.
Nestled on the ship's top deck, the sanctuary is an exclusive adults-only retreat, and there are even dedicated Serenity stewards on hand to attend to a guest's every need.
Hello.
Welcome to Sanctuary, and my name is Sonam, and I'm gonna be your personal Serenity steward. We got a selection of tea, coffees, some sandwiches, pastries, cookies as well.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, lovely, thank you.
Delicious.
It does.
Yes.
There were things that I didn't anticipate would be on the ship that have been, and have all been really positive. So yes, at the moment I am on the track of being a converted cruiser.
Can I have a scope, please?
Okay, with cream and jam.
Oh, yes, please.
Whoopsie daisy.
The afternoon tea was different to what we're used to in terms of how it was laid out. I mean, it was delicious. There was a variety, it wasn't a great variety. It was just different to what we'd normally have.
Nice.
Yeah, it was delicious, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's nice to have a treat now and again, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm wondering if people are usually naked when this happens. It's a very vulnerable position to be in.
Today, Rachel and Andy treated themselves to a day of luxury at the oldest Turkish baths in Kusadasi.
It's brutal, but nice at the same time. Very strange scenario.
So, again, being pounded and pushed and pulled and whatever on a massage table. But I really enjoyed it. Would you have another one?
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
Yeah.
But all good things must come to an end, and it's time for cruise newbies Rachel and Andy to head back to the ship.
That was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Right at the end, there was a wee knot here, and I could feel him going for it. And I'm like, but
Oh, that's what the groaning was about.
well, there was a bit that it was him that said something,
Oh,
and you thought it was me.
Oh.
So
He talks in his sleep. I'll be interested to hear
how did we get onto that?
what he, because the last time I heard you talk in the sleep, you were
okay.
moaning like that. So I'll be interested to see if he talks in his sleep tonight.
And whatever I talk about in my sleep stays there. That
Well.
doesn't get shared, okay?
Depends how funny it is.
Guys, isn't the ship leaving soon?
What time is it?
You've got to be back in the next 10 minutes.
Okay,
Listen.
let's go.
We've just relaxed. Don't start stressing.
Let's go. Come on.
Right.
Dear God. So now I'm relaxed and now I'm just feeling stressed out. We had such a lovely time at the Turkish bath to then come out and then realising, oh my God, I need to get back to the ship. It's just saying how chilled he's been, and now he's like stressing about getting on the boat. I'm also stressing about getting on the boat, but not as much as him. There is no point leaving yourself in a position where you have to stress and where you have to worry about getting back onto the ship. It would be more beneficial to cut your time short, to have a nice saunter across the road, get back onto the ship. It's a nicer experience to get there with half an hour to spare than getting back on the ship with 3 minutes to spare. Oh, look, there's the ship. It is absolutely immense. Look at it. Look at it. Can you see it?
We can see it, Rachel, but you'll be watching it sail away if you don't hurry up.
Which way do we go? Which way to the port?
I think you need to be absolutely certain of the timings, how to get back, any sort of, you know, if you have to think about rush hour, things like that, just be absolutely certain that you're confident and comfortable how to get to where you're going and how to get back.
They've made it back to the cruise terminal, but with only a few minutes to spare, will they be able to get through security and back on the ship before it sets sail?
Right. Transit passenger.
With all the passengers safely back on board, it's time to set sail for the sunny shores of Mykonos in Greece. But there's plenty of fun things available on board to keep our cruisers entertained until they arrive.
Come on, you.
Time for a drink.
What'd you fancy?
After a mad dash to get back to the ship, Rachel and Andy made it just in time, even if their relaxing massage is now a distant memory.
A banana mama?
Yes. Chin chin.
Chin chin. What a lovely sound.
So today, you know, the fact that she got pampered a bit was great. And I like to see her pampered, but I love to see her put to task a bit like today as well, because there's nothing about you that needs to be just nice and relaxed. You need to be massaged and battered and spun over and rubbed in the head and stuff like that, because that's who you are, that's the sort of person you are, and that's what I like to see.
Things haven't been smooth sailing for Rachel this past year, and after a fun day at the Turkish bath, our pair of best friends take the chance to reflect.
Do you know, this whole experience for me has just been amazing. It's just been what I needed. So I had a bit of a nasty breakup. I've been sad. I've been depressed. I haven't spent as much time doing things with the people that I love, to be honest. I've probably not done anywhere near as much in life as I should have done. I think I've been surviving. Coming on this cruise was coming back into the light. You know, it was actually wanting to do something, actually looking forward to doing something. I think when you've gone through a dark time or you've been depressed and you come out the other side, to come through that, to get my smile back on my face, to have my best mate back by my side, I didn't think I'd be here. And I didn't think I'd be so happy again. So, yeah, it's been absolutely amazing.
Rachel is just, is a huge personality, big bundle of joy.
Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves. You deserve it.
Well, I'll give it my best shot, love, why not?
This afternoon, our trio from Blackpool have treated themselves to an afternoon tea in the ship's sanctuary. And speaking of treats, here comes Captain Aldo for a visit. What perfect timing. These ladies sure do know how to live the high life.
Hello, good afternoon, ladies. How are you today?
Oh, fine, thank you.
Captain Aldo Traverso joined Princess in 1998 as a seaman fireman before climbing the ranks and becoming captain.
Honored to have you on board. And I just wanted to ask you, how is your day so far?
Fantastic. It's been fantastic, thank you. Really loving it.
So I've I've been on the other cruises before and never met the captain before, so I felt sort of quite honoured, really, to meet him. That was quite a good highlight for me.
Is it the first time that you've been cruising with us, or you've been with us before?
My first time cruising completely. It's my first ever cruise.
How is your feeling about it?
Yeah, it's been a wonderful experience. It exceeds all my expectations.
The captain was a lovely man. I think for avid cruise goers, again, it's something that it's a really great experience to meet the captain.
Do you have any question for me?
I'd like to know, what's the best part of your job?
Well, the best part of the job is indeed driving the vessel. Particularly when we are at sea, having the opportunity to see or navigate into the ocean is really amazing, particularly when we got this fantastic weather.
Well, you're doing a great job so far, because I was worried about being seasick and I've had none of that, and it's been a nice, calm sailing, so thank you.
Absolutely, but I always say that our job is to bring the guests all around the world on different itinerary, but the guest jobs is to make sure that the weather is going to be fantastic at all times. So I always thank all the guests and passengers for finding the best possible weather for us.
We brought it with us. It has been beautiful, the weather, hasn't it? It has.
Ladies, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you today. I'm so glad and delighted that you are enjoying your time on board. Thank you so much, and I'll see you around.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you. Bye.
A visit from the captain and an afternoon tea. What a treat. Let's leave the girls to enjoy the remainder of their cake in the peace and quiet of the sanctuary.
Right, come on. So I think it's level 5.
Level 5. Oh, just like magic.
After a relaxing drink and a quick costume change, it's time for Rachel and Andy to head to the ship's piazza for their towel folding masterclass.
There needs to be a name for a towel folder in the same way that these coffee pourers are called baristas.
Well, maybe they're just called a folder.
Let's ask the man. We were very taken by the towels in the room when we first came in, and on other holidays as well. So it's a bit of a fascination for Rachel's, not so much myself, but you know.
And to be honest, if I go somewhere to a nice hotel and they haven't got a towel animal, I do feel a little bit shortchanged.
Well, after this masterclass, you'll be able to make all the towel animals you could wish for wherever you go, Rachel.
Well, welcome here to our towel folding demonstration. Now, I have selected 2 of the finest of our stateroom attendants, so would you join me as we welcome Elma from the Philippines, Arasika from India down here.
Over 4,000 towels are washed, cleaned and delivered to rooms on board every day. And with over 3,000 cabins on the ship, that is a lot of towel animals to make.
We were guided through by a couple of members of the crew.
We were. That actually do this on a daily basis.
Yeah, who I think something like 20 years of experience or something like that.
Yeah.
You guys are going to try and follow along and see how difficult it is against the professionals down here.
First up, the instructors show them how to make a towel turtle.
It's all fingers and thumbs, so it's not going well. I'm not quite sure. It's like you've made some sort of like mutated bagel down here. All right, there you go. Oh, look at that. We almost got a turtle. Turtle-ish. It's like teenage mutated Ninja Turtles down here.
He was better.
Fair to say.
He was better than me. Again, I'm not surprised. No hand-eye coordination.
Also, competitive nature of me is probably...
Yeah.
We got one pink eye. Are we going for both pink eyes, or are you going to go for 2 different coloured eyes?
Pink eyes.
2 pink eyes.
Oh dear, maybe that turtle needs a trip to the ship's medic to see if it can get that pink eye cleared up.
It represents her first thing in the morning, the 2 pink eyes. I feel you, I feel you. Team, what are we going to make next? An elephant. Oh, okay.
Is there an actual name for towel? Is it just towel animals?
Is there a name for towel animals? I think they're called towel animals. Towelbury, maybe we'll call it.
Towel sculptor.
I could see you as a professional towel sculptor, Andy.
Pull that around, tuck that in, and there you go, you've got a proper tail now. You can do the whole Serengeti. Look at this, it's like a scene from The Lion King down here. Well, the baby elephant has been born in the piazza. What are you going to call it? Simba. It's Simba the elephant. I think Simba was a lion, but that's okay.
I have no hand-eye coordination. Yeah. I was useless. Absolutely useless. I'm not surprised that I was useless, but it was fun to try. And I came home with a little heifer lump.
Very proud to bring these children into the world, the children that we never wanted with each other.
Well, congratulations on the creation of your new family. I'm sure you'll make amazing parents.
If you see me again, there's a chance that Simba may be with me.
Good night, and we'll see you early tomorrow ready to explore the Greek party capital, Mykonos.
Shh, little baby's asleep. Go to sleep.
It's the end of day 4 for our 3 lucky groups of travellers. But as the sun begins to set and the ship sets sail for their final destination, what's their verdict on today? First up, it's our cruise expert Carla with her cruise skeptic sister Jamie and best friend Karen.
The highlight for me was being a converted Turkish delight.
Oh, yes.
Lover.
That's it, and my highlight was obviously meeting the captain.
I'd say my highlight is I like Turkish Delight, and it was just finding some new flavours and different types. I really enjoyed actually going shopping for Turkish Delight.
Next, it's our cruise newbies and best pals, Rachel and Andy.
I've loved today. I've loved it. It was just good fun from start to finish. The Turkish bath, even the towel folding. It's been a nice day today. Probably one of my favourite days.
Kusadasi, day 4, scores Suns 5.
And last but not least, what did our family of cruise aficionados, the Walker Greens, think of their day?
I think for me, the main highlight was Turkey as a whole.
I absolutely loved going and looking at the crafting, the making of the rugs, and seeing the completed rugs. Huge rugs with such intricate detail as well. That's just historical art.
Yeah, it was lovely.
So we're going to give Kusadasi a big fat 5.
Coming up next time, the ship arrives in Greek port of Mykonos. It's the last day for our families. Will they round off the week with fun and frivolity?
Mummy's winning! Dad, you've got this!
Good job! Oh!
Or will they wind down gently?
What's that? Oh, it's comfortable. Just go to sleep, have a relax, wake up and magically be thinner. How's that sound?